It's a support group. It's support. When my son was diagnosed, FAST didn't exist. I had to build my own. I was really, really fortunate. There were women out of state, online, out of the country, in other towns, a lot in Moultrie. If I hadn't had them, not only would I not have survived, but I wouldn't have known what was available. Because of them, I was able to get what my son needed.
During their very first meeting, it didn't take long for Group 1 to realize that they were most interested in working with FAST, Family Autism Support Team. The next step was to meet with FAST to see if it was a good fit and learn how the group might be able to help.
Whenever we were contacted by Leadership Lounge about 8 months ago, I was thrilled. I really didn't know what all it would entail. Anyone that is willing to offer their time and their help for your group, you're more than welcome. It didn't matter what we had to do. After a couple of meetings, whenever we learned that we were the group that was chosen by the class, we were just ready to start. We had so many ideas, but what really surprised me is that the group, everybody came to the table with tons of ideas and things that we haven't thought about before. We were just excited to hit it off and just go for it.
It was time to get to work. After a conversation with one of our Leadership Lounge mentors and a generous donation of 1,000 blue light bulbs by Lowe's, the Light It Up Blue campaign was born. Tied with Autism Awareness Month, donors received a blue light bulb and information about autism with the intent to encourage a conversation.
Whether it was setting up booths at local festivals, sharing important information on the local radio stations, selling bulbs door to door, or promoting the cause at a charity golf tournament, Leadership Lounge Group 1 and FAST took advantage of every opportunity they could to raise both funds and awareness. When all of the donations had been collected, the campaign total had reached over $7,300. This allows FAST to keep the supply closet stocked and provided seed money for the group's next endeavor.
Our group wanted to create an event that would include the children that FAST serves. We approached the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts about the possibility of an art auction featuring the work of local children on the spectrum. An immediate partnership was formed. From that partnership, 2 Expressing Autism art classes and a Piece of My Heart art auction were created.
Both art classes were held in August, yielding 50 pieces of beautiful art. The kids enjoyed the process, and the parents were touched by how engaged the children became. Many of the kids couldn't wait to see their art on display at the auction, and Group 1 was filled with anticipation.
Well, love for art and love for helping local families. They're coming together for a special event tomorrow night in Valdosta. It's called A Piece of My Heart. It's an exhibit and auction, and it happens tomorrow at the Turner Center for the Arts.
And the proceeds go to FAST Family Autism Support Team. Emma Wheeler has the story.
Pictures worth more than 1,000 words.
After weeks of obtaining sponsors, securing in-kind donations, vendor coordination, and event promotion, the day of the auction had arrived. Our team worked diligently to create the perfect setting for the evening. With the art strategically placed and the band ready to play, Group 1 and FAST were excited when the first guests came through the door.
By the end of the night, guests had heard heart-tugging testimony. Every piece of art had been purchased, over $8,000 had been raised, awareness increased, and over 40 new community connections had been made. Everyone was thrilled with the success of this first-time event.
We needed help raising money. We didn't know how to do that, to the level that Leadership Lounge knew how to. We wanted to raise awareness, and we knew that with them, 10 more people knowing about our group, well, that helps because they know other people and just getting the word out. So raising awareness was, something big for us. We wanted to be able to provide more help and support for our families, and we knew that Leadership Lounge could help us with that in a way of structuring the group. Like I said before, our group was just so young and small that that we needed a good structure, and I think that's what Leadership Lounge helped us with.
In the middle of that black, what do you think's gonna happen? I don't know.
It turned blue. We've learned what to do next and how to do it. And we've also gained courage on doing things. We never thought that, we could put off a big event or go somewhere and get sponsorships. And so they've really set the bar high, and but we're willing to do it.
I think that Leadership Lounge was what FAST needed. I think it needed the experience. I think it needed the guidance. I think it needed the confidence boost to work along somebody and see that we could do it, that it could be done, that it could grow. I think that now FAST has a future we hadn't even envisioned.